Before we get into this photo mode competition submissions, if you miss any of them from this time and you want to submit a Piccolo versus 17 picture, but you kind of lost your window there, you can submit them late and there'll be an honourable mention in next photo mode competition. So you get to see mine because we didn't have any late submissions. So moving on. If you would like to enter this photo mode competition, you can send your submission to me on Twitter at AxoniusR in a DM or by a normal post. Or you could join my Discord and use the invite screen on code right now. And send them to me. Last photo mode competition, I told you to go and take some awesome photos on the archipelago map using Android 17 and Piccolo to recreate that epic moment in Dragon Ball Z, where Piccolo fused with Kami and took on the androids one-on-one. Who took the best photo? Can you get a nice Hellzone grenade photo? Probably spammed with loads of them. Let's get on to the competition. Starting off with the square root of 100. We have legendary Zack with this shot of 17 about to be blasted in the mushki, in the face by a blast from Piccolo. Nice anime borderlines are quite cool, and it's just a nice close action shot, a nice one to start these submissions on. Pretty nice photo, and that's it really, nice. Next we have a square root of 81. This is from, I hope I'm pronouncing this right, Jonathanjh. This is of 17 being bit slapped by by Piccolo's big stretchy arms. It's nice to have a funny one in there. Nice photo. And square root of 64. Plus 2 minus 2. This one is from Blazing Flames, and it's the first one of a Hellzone grenade. We had quite a few Hellzone grenade submissions. This is a nice angled shot with some pretty nice cinematic bars on there, and just the way that the scenery kind of has a nice tilt, and it fills the frame, and it's nice and vibrant, and it's got a good perspective on it, and everything's in shot. I just kind of like this one a lot. It's just really nice. And 10 times 7 divided by 10. This is the first submission by Commander, or is it the last? Who knows? No spoilers here. Another Hellzone grenade. You couldn't have seen this one coming. I think I prefer this one just because it's got an interesting angle on it. It's over the shoulder. 17's nice and small. You get the feeling like he's about to be crushed by loads of lit up balls. Like it. Very well done. 6. This one is from Mastered Ultra Instinct, and this is of Piccolo charging up his, I forgot what it's called, light grenade. That's the one, his light grenade. The use of the border, the actual anime dust border is pretty cool. Just the lighting is excellent, just the way that he's captured it, the angle, it's just really nice and pleasing. Awesome vibrant colours, the light is fantastic. Very nice photo. Number 7. Minus 2. This is by Blazing Flames, and this is of Android 17 charging up his, I keep forgetting these names of these moves, his Super Electric Strike. That's the one. I was just testing you if you know it. Nice little angle, the scenery makes a nice line, angled line in the background. It just kind of all blends together with this lighting that has a nice perspective on it, goes from the foreground all the way to where 17 is, and it's just really cool. Just the frame is pleasing to look at. I like it. We have 2 honourable mentions because I didn't want to include them in the top 10, but what a romantic setting. Look at them in their bushes. Going on a picnic together. 17 and Piccolo. What are they having? Jelly sandwiches? Very nice. Maybe linking arms? And a dab. How about that? How about a dab in the park? That is how he stole Piccolo's heart. Isn't that warming? And that, my friends, is the circle of life and the evolution of love. Getting back on with the photos. Number 44444. Take a couple 4s off of that one. This is another one by Mastered Ultra Instinct, and it's of Piccolo doing a super explosive wave. Just blasting 17 with his circular radial energy. This just... Look at that, it's really cool, really vibrant, really red. really fire-like, almost like he's a fire demon. Bonus points from Lawkeeper Nick. The spark is cool, the angle is a nice tiny subtle tilt, you don't really notice it unless you're actually looking at the angle. Bit weird I said that, but yes, I like it, well done. Number 3, 3 more to go. This is from Commander. I really enjoy this shot. There's not a lot going on, but it doesn't really need it, per se. Just look at the dust lines coming off him, the dust by his legs. Just looks like he's been hit by a massive blast and he's just shrugged it off. And you know, with some of these photos we try and get the most action we can in, but sometimes showing less shows more. Kind of lets your imagination run wild for a bit. And it looks like a scene from the anime. It's nice and telephoto. I really enjoyed this photo, well done. 2 more to go. The almost first place photo goes to Blazing Flames for this really cool shot of Piccolo blasting 17 as he's rushing in for a little bit of a kicky kick. He kicky kicks. Just look at the lighting on Piccolo, perfectly captured. The perspective is fantastic. The light just shoots off into the corners of the actual shot. Just really enjoy this one, it's just really nice. Maybe there's a bit of an empty frame on the left, but again, I mean, it's just personal preference kind of. I think this is a really nice photo, nice and lit up, the shadows, the lighting, just extremely visually pleasing, and it was very difficult to pick a number 1 spot because I really like this shot, but you know what, someone's got to come second. Oh well. But speaking of first place, our number 1 photo goes to Mastered Ultra Instinct for this really excellent action shot of Piccolo, presumably jumping out of the water, about to knee 17 in the face. I just like every aspect of this photo. The little bits of water coming up, the little baubles, the balls of water, just the water pile just smashing into the sky. Is that the right word? Probably not. The tilt on the scenery, the blue sky and the clouds are nice, they form nice lines and angles, and it's just a cool action shot. There's a little bit going on, not too much, but again, you know, kind of one of those action shots where you let your imagination take over and it just kind of tells more of a story. So, in all, really good photos this time from everybody, including the ones that didn't make it. It was a pretty tough list, it was originally 15, I had to knock it down, but Mastered Ultra Instinct takes the gold in this photo competition. The next photo mode competition is going to be epic. You're going to be going onto the Supreme Kai planet as Super Saiyan 3 Goku against Kid Buu. You're going to recreate the epic finale to Dragon Ball Z by recreating the fight between these colossal titans. Who will take the greatest photo? Find out on the next exciting episode of AxoniusRex.